What's up, everybody? Bitcoin had a big flash crash, right? And put out a video earlier today explaining, we could see something like that. Not obviously a crash, but a three-wave pullback. Some type of flat pattern in the works here. So that's kind of what I'm thinking at the moment. This could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 even, and it can be, an extended three-way move. But all in all, consolidation is good. So here we are, and we had a big fat slam down, right? But look at this. We got, to me, you could say 3 or 5, right? And then we have 3, and then this looks like 5. So it could be finished, right? Remember the other day I was saying C waves are aggressive, right? And look at that. That was very aggressive. So it could be finished, or we could see something like this and then a continuation. But if this is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then this should be 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna have to zoom in here. So it doesn't give me, it doesn't give me that 5-wave look. I mean, it looks more like 1, 2, 3. So we could get 4 and then 5, but it was so extended. We're just gonna have to wait and see how this plays out here. We kind of bounced up very quickly. I mean, we were what, 92K, and we bounced all the way up to 98. So we bounced like $8,000 off the low. So we'll see what it looks like in the morning. We have this sort of trend line here, and you can see we bounced right off that trend line. So that's good that we're holding it. So far, so good. So to me, it looks like we're getting squeezed in here. So when we broke out into 100K, it wasn't quite ready yet, right? It wasn't quite ready. So it looks to me like this is some type of flat, like we were discussing earlier, and but we're going to need to see evidence of some type of some accumulation and then a continuation to the upside. Could it be finished? Could it be done? Meaning, not the bull run itself, but of something basically this wave here, and we need some bigger wave. Yeah, that's possible too. So the way that would be, well, this would be a wave 1. And then we would get a wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, and then a 3-wave pullback, and then a continuation. And then that would be an A, B, C, right? And then we would go up. But that's way too early. There's no way to confirm that. So I'm looking at it right now. I mean, to me, it looks like a 1, 2, 1, 2, right? And this looks like the 3rd. We're flagging out for the 4th. I still want to see a wave 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't think it's finished. I think we got more upside to go. So consolidating, is good. That's what we want. And this flash crash, obviously there was a liquidation, right? People say, oh, here's the all-time high, right? Everybody wants to see the 100K. And but look, we only had 3 waves, and then we flagged out, and then we hit the high. So we had 1, 2, 3, and then we sort of just couldn't sustain, and then we just slammed right back down. So that happens all the time, and that is the art of the flat. That's what flats do. Flats are fake outs, right? So flats are actually double fake outs. So they come up here, they fake you out, and then they slam down, making you think we're going down, but then they fake you out again. So it's a double juke, right? The flat, aka the double juke. So, but altcoins, during this time actually held up pretty nicely. If we look at theta, it's still kind of pumping up a little bit. Now, it's looking a little corrective, so we could see something similar to what Bitcoin did, which is A, B, and then a fast move down and then a continuation. Unless this is like 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to creep out and break. So this would be where the pivot would be. We're making higher highs, higher lows, but then we came up here and we made a double top and we got rejected. So it needs a little bit of work. If we look at XRP, there's two things going on here. One, bullishly, or we'll start with the bearish one first. The bearish look is that this is a descending triangle. Descending triangles usually break to the downside. The measured move of that descending triangle would be approximately between 2 and maybe like $1.70. So between $1.70 and $2, that would be sort of where we would pull back. And that's quite a ways away. I mean, we're at 231 and we drop down to 170. That would be a big drop. That would be about a 26% drop. But from the high, right, from this high here, all the way down to $2, that's a 30% drop. That's sufficient. $1.70, that would be a 40% drop. So yeah, it would kind of make sense. If we go back and look at, let's go to the 4-hour. So back in the day when we had that initial pump, we actually dropped 65%, right? Now, granted, the market cap was a lot smaller, so things tend to be less volatile when you get more expansion. But yeah, 60%, that would bring you down to, I think, like maybe $1.30 or something like that. I'll have to double check. I don't think it'll be that severe, but if it was 60%, that would bring you down. No, that'd be about $1.15. And $1.15 would kind of make sense a little bit because you have this support here, but you also have support here, right? So, this could be a buy the dip area, right? And if you look, I mean, it's pretty aggressive, but you have to understand the wave up to the upside was very aggressive, right? So look at that. That would actually put you at the 618 right here between the 618 and the 702. I would actually be more inclined to say the golden pocket between $1.40 and $1.67. So I think that is, a good possibility if we're finally seeing a wave 4, which makes sense because, if you look at this wave, you got 1, 2, 3, maybe we're getting 4, and then we get 5. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 waves in 3. So this could be it. Or this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And we still need one more high. And then we start the 4th wave. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. And then where's the confluence for another wave to the upside? Well, if you look at this, here's a fractal right here. And this fractal was from the 2017, 2018 bull run. And I like it because it matches up pretty nicely. You got that first wave, pull back, and then you pop the high, and then you pull back again. And then you get more extended, pull back again, and then you hit one more high, and then you get the big correction, right? So, look at this. So yeah, you can see it's matching up pretty nicely. And if you zoom in to this right here, right, and then lift the fractal up, and you can see you got 3 down, and then 1, and then boom. Same thing here, 3 down, 1, and then maybe we get going here. So we'll see. Obviously, the bearish idea would be the descending triangle, right? So we're getting squeezed in here. Are we going to break out or are we going to break down? Well, we just don't know. We have to see. Typically, descending triangles break to the downside, but then you have the bullish fractal. So again, we'll find out very soon. So anyways, that'll do it for this video. Not financial advice. I will catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.